Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Food Truck Entrepreneur. This is a game for 1 to 4 players. It's for ages 8 and up, and the average play time is 30 minutes and up. So this is not going to be a full playthrough. This is going to be a video overview that kind of highlights the components and the general rules of the game. This video is going to complement the written portion that I'm currently preparing to write. And I'll put links to all of that in the below description. So what is Food Truck Entrepreneur? Well, let's start with the components. This is the box. There's no insert. All the pieces will fit right in here. There's a huge game board here. I've kind of laid out all of the components right here. Everything that you see here is what you get. The rulebook itself is about, looks like 11 pages. This is page 11 here. There is a game variant section in the back of the rulebook, as well as a solo single player mode. So you can try that if you'd like to. I might do that at some point. So as far as what you're doing in this game, this is a pick up and deliver game where you're going to be using the food truck of your color to move around the map and serve food to customers. And the customers that you serve to will possibly earn you some experience or XP. The goal of the game is to move up this victory point / XP track here, get to 10, and pay off your loan. If you manage to do both of those things, you win the game. What do I mean by loan? Well, each player starts the game with one of these loan cards, and you have to pay $12, that's the loan principal, in order to pay off this loan. Every time you visit the bank and you haven't paid off your loan yet, you have to pay an interest of $3. So the game encourages you not to visit the bank too much because you're just going to keep paying interest over and over and over again. If you pay off the loan principal, you no longer have to pay the interest on that loan, obviously. So again, this is one of the 2 victory conditions that you're trying to complete. Pay off your loan by paying that $12. In the meantime, you have to pay on interest on that. The game includes, and I guess I'll just start showing you all the different components. There are these overview cards here, and I'll try and go through them as quickly as possible for you. On your turn, you're going to do these things in order. You can play 1 or more action cards. You can buy an XP, which is a victory point, by paying $8 to the bank. Only once per turn. And then you can move your truck, or not, and do the actions for the locations where it stops. So those are the different things that you can do on your turn, and these are the different ways that you can earn XP in the game. If you serve 3 customers at the same location who prefer your type of food, you get an XP. What do I mean by your food? Each player color is going to serve a particular food. So the blue player is ice cream, and the red player is a hot dog, and so on. And customers on the board here will have an icon. It's going to be one of the 4 player color icons. So it even has them color-coded in the background. So Cheryl, David, and Nico here have a blue background with an ice cream cone symbol. It's kind of hard to see because the board is far away from you guys, but yeah, these are ice cream. So if you manage to serve to the customers of your color / type of food, you're going to get an XP. 3 customers at the same location who prefer your food give you a victory point. Or you can serve any 5 customers at the same location and earn a point. Make 4 donations to the food bank. There are food banks scattered around the board. By making 4 food donations, by having 4 food at a food bank, like there's a food bank there, you're going to get an XP for that. Or you can again pay $8 to the bank, which was previously mentioned. And there are specific things that you can do at these locations. There's a market, for example. There's a market here, and this is where you go to buy your food so that you can then sell to customers. So you're going to buy food and place on business card. A business card is like a player. It's a card that players get at the beginning of the game. This is for the yellow player, the French fries. That's what they have. It tells you the selling price, the purchase cost, and the truck cost. And these are various things that you'll be observing. Every player color has the same cost. So the blue player, the numbers are all the same. The only difference is the type of food they serve. So getting back to this, buy food and place it on your business card. You are limited to 6 food at a time. Your truck cannot carry more than 6 food. And then you remove a construction card. At the beginning of the game, and I believe this is based on player count, I have to check the rulebook again, but this closed for construction card will be according to the rulebook, put on the industrial sector so that only these two locations are available at the beginning of the game. But once someone visits the market, this will be removed. Now, it's worth mentioning that the rulebook also says that you can randomize that. So you can start with the park under construction, and there's even a second one. So you could play with another one. So you could close off two locations if you want to at the beginning of the game. There are food banks scattered around the map. There's one here, there's one here, one up on the very top. So it looks like there's about 5 of them, if I'm counting right. Options when passing or stopping by. Donate 1 food, which is kind of nice. So you can just give food to the food bank if you want. And you can purchase 1 action card. Again, as a reminder, donating food to the food bank, if you do that enough for food, gives you an XP. So you can purchase action cards at the food bank as well. We'll see those in a minute. At the bank, a lot of different things are going to happen. The bank space is here. And you're going to collect money from the bank from each customer you have served. Yeah, it's weird. It took me a minute to wrap my head around that concept. Rather than, like, I guess being paid cash right now, like, you don't earn the money as soon as you serve the customer. Rather, your token stays on the customers that you've served, and then when you go to the bank, you collect the money from the customers at that point, and then you remove the food tokens from the board back into the supply. So that you collect money at the bank, and then you have to pay your bills. If you have any, if you start the game with an employee, but you can get new employees as well or swap them out. Loan interest, there's truck payments that you're going to be making. So whenever you visit the bank, you're going to collect money and then pay your bills. And then optionally, you can repay your loan principal and then change employees if you want to. So those are the overview cards. I already showed you the loans. These are the action cards that you can buy at the various food banks. Some of them are very take-thatty, steal another player's action card, tow another truck to the garage, cater event, earn $3 by stopping at cater event. There's a cater event space here that's kind of like, it reminds me of the free parking space from Monopoly, at least with like optional rules where like all the money that you use to buy things or fees, they go typically in that free parking space of Monopoly, and if you land on it, you get a bunch of money. It's kind of similar here where, you know, when you're paying fees, the money goes to cater event, and then when someone lands on it or passes by it, they get to collect it. But other cards do reference that as well. Security, stop any dirty trick, thief, or garage card played against you. There's a traffic cone piece. So when this thing is out on the board somewhere and you're trying to drive past it, you have to stop there, and then on a future turn, you can then move past it. So it's just a way of blocking players temporarily. So those are the different action cards that you might see as you're playing this game. Then as far as this is concerned, there's just money, paper money. Well, it's very thick paper money, $5 and $1 increments. I kind of already showed you the business cards. These are the 4 business cards of the different player color. As I mentioned, blue is ice cream, green is tacos, hot dogs are red, and the yellow player has French fries. And those are the specific food types. And again, the costs for everything are the same. So it doesn't matter which you pick, really. You can pick any color that you want. Employees, you get a $1 employee at the beginning of the game, but then you can swap them out. But again, you have to pay costs on these. Just keep that in mind. And these employees will do different things for you. Employees with less experience has lower salary costs. So that saves you some money there. But as you move up into better employees, it says speed +1, which is nice. Or the ace driver, your truck can drive past the traffic cone. So different employees will grant you different bonuses as you acquire them. And again, I do believe it's only 1 employee per person, and you just swap them out at the appropriate time. Dice are used in this game for both movement. You're going to roll dice, and the higher value is the amount of spaces that you end up moving. But it is also used to serve customers. Each of these customers on the board, I don't know if I can zoom in any closer on this, but I'll do my best. So there's a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. When you're at a location and you're trying to serve customers with the food that you have in your truck, you're going to roll 2 dice, and I'm always rolling double 6s, but let's say I rolled a 1 and a 6. I will be able to serve 1 or 2 customers using those numbers. So I can put one of my blue ones on a 1 and one of them on a 6. If I roll doubles, let's say I roll double 5s, I can choose any number I want. So basically any customer I want. So if I want to put on the red 4, I can, the green 4, the red 6, it don't matter. But you only get to place 1 food. So this is kind of like a wild roll, whereas if you just roll 2 dice of different values, you have the option of placing 1 or both of your food tokens on that location. Again, your truck only holds a total of 6. So you can stay at this location for a while and just keep doing that, trying to get your customers served. Again, you get XP for getting all the ones of your color at a location or doing a total of 5. And I don't want to get too much more into that. There are a couple of other rules that I did not mention, but I just wanted to give you like a quick overview of the game. If you guys are interested in learning more about this game, head on over to my official website. I'll put a link in the below description and you can read all about the review. And I'll put a link to the developer's website down below as well. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.